my gosh. Bro, bro, bro. What is going on? What is going on, you guys? I mean that in both, like, what's up with y'all? How y'all doing? But nobody's on the live yet, so I can't have, that conversation. For people watching the replay, bro, what is going on? Because, man, the energy is mad weird. I actually got to tell y'all what happened yesterday, because it's extremely important what happened yesterday. I know for a fact y'all felt the shift. Like, yesterday, people always like, Grand Rising came, peace, God. Hold up. I'm eating a pomegranate right now, so I'm just, you know. It's a big ass spider web right there. Mm. Okay, anyway. Supreme Rising. Conspiration, peace, goddess. Yo, you guys. I know y'all felt the shift yesterday. I know y'all felt it. Nigga, I had my powers yesterday. Like, I still got them, but I'm fully activated. I'm fully activated. I don't mean that in a way of it being like, oh, I think I might be able to. No. Literally, I created an energy ball and I was like putting it on my head. Like, I could possibly do it right now, but for one thing, I'm eating my pomegranates. And two, YouTube just released me from me being in a YouTube jail. I'm gonna just start calling it YouTube jail. People used to call it, well, they still do call it Facebook jail. I was in YouTube jail for a week. So, you know, I ain't even trying to do nothing right now to trigger them. Like, I could do some energy work on YouTube, but it's like, I also got to be careful about the different things we say. We already got to be careful about the things we say, but when you start doing a lot of energy work and you know what's going on, then they are a little bit extra. Micah the Storm says, peace reflections, how you feeling? Yo, I'm feeling great. I want to talk to you guys about how you're feeling, because it's like, I'm feeling great. That's the thing. You already know we keep our vibrations high. It's the stuff going on, man. Like, yo, what the heck is going on with these people, bro? Like, waking up in the AM to people already like in their feelings about stuff. Even going to sleep yesterday in the PM and seeing people trying to get back in your life and like reconnect, and it's like, nigga, like, it's one thing if it's like, we just lost connection a while ago or something. I want to get back in touch with you type shit. And yeah, that's fine. That's fun. That's cool. I'll hear you out. But don't sit up here, stab me in the back, stab other people I know in the back, and try to come back. Like, nigga, what are you on? This the first time I felt like actually sick through the whole pandemic. Same. Same. Hey, and I don't want to really talk about that too much, because that was the whole medical misinformation thing that they claimed that I talked about in my last video that got me taken down. Rosa Red says, Roast and Rage says, peace, goddess, what's the word? Peace, Grand Rising. But yeah, I don't want to talk about any of that. I will say that I was under the weather, and y'all could probably tell by my voice that, like, I'm really just getting over it. But I'm not finna say the P word. I'm not finna say the C word. I'm not finna say the V word. I ain't saying none of it. Bruh, stuff is really happening. It's crazy. My head and stomach been hurting. I've become more interconnected in the air. Ancestors been sending me people to help me learn lessons and stuff. Is crazy. That's exactly the energy I'm talking about. Okay, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Something new they put in the air. Yeah. You didn't have to delete your comment. I was just saying, from here going out, because I don't want them to be on some weird shit with me no more. I don't got time for none of that. Like, I made a comment on Instagram, and all I said in the comment was he needs his ass whooped. I'll find him in his dreams. Then Instagram deleted my comment and then blocked me from going live. I'm like, what? Because the dude said that we should appreciate their medical measures as reparations, as if they were reparations of 40 acres and a mule. So I'm like, he needs his ass beat for saying some shit like that. Then they blocked me. Okay. Okay, Instagram. Okay. But, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to y'all about like what's been happening though. So yesterday, it was already trippy. It was already trippy the whole day. What? I went to go hang with my homie. I was trying to twist his hair. So then he rolls up. Are we smoking? I'm like, what just happened? I was like, bro, what just happened? Like, I felt my entire body like charging. And the thing I was finna do his hair. And I'm like, I'm not trying to touch this dude if my energy is too strong. So I'm getting my crystals. I'm like trying to charge my crystals and get the energy out of me, put them into my crystals and be like, let me calm down so I can do this man's hair. Like, dang, I'm not trying to touch him and then shock him and then he's like an electrical being after that point. I mean, he already is one. Like, he's a god, so, But the thing is, he's not all the way in tune and knowledgeable about certain things. So, I'm not trying to force anything on anybody by my touch. And it works to an extent. So I would have to take a lot of breaks. I would have to take a lot of breaks from doing his hair because it was like my energy just kept getting too high. So then there was one point where I said earlier I made an energy ball. Bro, I made an energy ball and I put that on my crown chakra. I was like, what the heck is happening? And then the group chat called. So I have this friend group chat. We all talk to each other pretty much every day and whatnot. So I'm on the phone with them. And the way I had my crystals on, I was intentionally channeling the heart chakra. And I didn't say this verbally. I did not explain this to anybody. So why did the God on the group chat say, I'm feeling the heart right now? Like, this is all coming straight from the heart while I'm doing my little energy ball thing. I'm like, bro, see, that shit. I didn't say anything. I did not say anything verbally at all. I was just like, I'm finna work with this heart chakra. And I'm finna have my crystals working with me for this purpose. Bro, it was insane. And so that was part of it. And then another guy got on the call and he was like, well, then they started talking about not channeling, but using and not necessarily creating, but transforming dark matter energy. And before they started talking, I had already seen in my energy balls that I was working with the blackness and darkness. So it was like purplish colored, and it was like purple, almost blackish crystals in my energy ball. And they were like expanding, contracting, like, doing their work, charging themselves and stuff. And they're just talking about it. I wasn't explaining what I was doing or anything. They were just talking about it. And I was like, in my head, I'm listening to them. And I'm just going to show you the hand movements I was doing. So I like have my hands and I'm working with it. So like when I was creating my energy, I don't want to like do it by accident. So I'm not going to do it for too long. But I'm like doing this, creating my energy ball. And then I was doing like other hand movements to channel more energy. So I'm doing stuff like this, channeling energy. It's channeling energy. And so as they're talking about the dark matter energy, I was literally like having it in my presence. like using it. And then I said to them, I was like, y'all are talking about it. I'm doing it right now. 7 viewers or 7 likes, bro. That that says all it needs to say to me. This whole AM just started as a synchronicity. I decided to get up and start moving around at exactly 10 a.m. 10 o'clock a.m. There's greetings. I need to hear from other people, man, because yo, yesterday so many transitions happened, so many, and see now here they come. Now here they come with their bullshit while I'm talking. They weren't doing this earlier. They were not doing this earlier. Like, bro. Anyway. Anyway. It is what it is. But yo, and even this AM, right? It was like a test of just the power, because I'm the type of person, I'm very, very direct as an individual. So, with that being said, not a lot happens around me that I don't address, because I don't like confusion and I don't like situations where I'm having to figure out shit. I don't like it. So, with me being that way, I had a situation where I addressed an individual and they did everything to dance around what I was actually saying. And then, when that happens and they don't have any more words that they could say, they start hitting you with extra bullshit. So then it's like, you know, I was dealing with an older male. So his response to the situation was, I'm a grown man, I can do what I want to do. And I'm like, see, when you have to say stuff like that, you already let me know I won. I'm not even trying to compete or argue with you. Telling me to calm down. I was talking exactly how I'm talking to you guys right now. That's how I was talking to them. So why are you asking me to calm down? And also, why are you laughing? Are you nervous? I was like, are you nervous? Or I said, why are you nervous? They were like, I'm not nervous. I'm like, so why are you laughing? I can laugh. I'm a grown man. I can do what I want to do. So you're going to laugh in the middle of our conversation that we're having? If you're nervous, just say that, and I can excuse the laughter. Don't lie to me and say you're not nervous and then try to cover it up and say you're laughing because you're a grown man and you can do what you want to do. And then don't tell me to calm down when I'm calm. I know what I get like when I'm upset, when I yell, all that. So, is my energy just too strong for you or something? Just say that. If my energy is too strong for you, just say that. Bruh, everything you say and match up with how I feel. That's what I'm saying. Bro, it's not even a synchronicity anymore. It just is what it is. Like, this is the reality. Like, it's crazy. You say, yep, can't stand it. Yo. Bro. Jackson says, life's starting to feel like an actual dream. Exactly. Like, here's the thing. What we think is reality actually is the fake world. And then our dream state actually is the real world. It's in the 93rd being says, X-flares coming from the sun today. All right. I mean, shit happened yesterday. So it is what it is at this point. Vincent says, okay, that may be your energy too strong. That's how I feel. Because I definitely wasn't yelling. Like, I can't even yell because, like, y'all hear my nose. Y'all can hear how nasally I am. I'm not even in a position where I can yell. So, Alex Cruz says, I feel it too, goddess. Okay. Micah says, LMAO, all facts, goddess. I'm gonna have to rewatch this to catch you later. Peace, everybody. Oh, peace. Yeah. Sarah, mother, late, but I'm here. No, you good. You good. You good. Deep divine rising, goddess. Grand rising. But yeah, y'all. This energy is entirely new. And I want y'all to know, like, this is definitely the time to harness whatever it is that you already know. I'm not talking about head knowledge. I'm talking about the actions you've already been taking. If you already have gifts, like I uploaded my video of me airbending yesterday, right? And so I know I can airbend and earthbend. I'm very good with the elements in nature. So it's up to me to harness that and utilize it intentionally more often. This actually is the time for us to start using our powers for fun. Don't do it to hurt people and mess with people. Playing pranks is okay, but you even got to be careful with that, because if someone's not ready for the energy that you bring to the table and you fuck them up. Did y'all see the movie Soul, where Terry, he was trying to get dang, what's his name? What was the main character of the movie's name? The black dude with the glasses. He was trying to get him after he got out the barbershop, but he ended up getting that other dude instead. And so when he pulled him into the spirit realm, then he took him back out, and then he was spooked. That's not what we're trying to do. And that type of stuff is going to happen by accident anyway, whether you're trying or not. So I'm just saying, be careful with that. You don't want that to happen to too many people, because if you spook too many people, you're going to cause more crazy people. And you don't want that on your hands. You don't want to be the reason that there's a bunch of crazy people running around not able to understand, understand, or overstand what's happening in their reality anymore. You know what that's like. You know what that's like. And you don't want to force that on anybody else. So if you're in a space, like your family members, a lot of them already know. So if you start doing shit, like some of us have telekinesis, so you in the kitchen, there's something on the top shelf, you can't reach it, and you just use your telekinesis to bring it to you. If your family member sees it, just nod at them and then be on your way. You know, it is what it is. It just is what it is at that point. But I wouldn't recommend doing that at the grocery store. I wouldn't recommend doing that like out in public, you at the gym, you know. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I just wouldn't. Because the world's not ready for it. The people who are around you, they already know. So that's what I'm saying. Know the difference and know your environment. Because we have to be at a point where we are so used to our powers that it's no big deal when certain things start to happen. So I saw this video earlier. It was the police, and they were marching on the street, like screaming at people. Everybody's in their house. Nobody's even on the street. So they're on the street in the neighborhood screaming at people's houses and whatnot. Just, being police officers or whatever. And if they were to start shooting, we need to be at a point where we could just walk outside and be like, oh, okay. And then go Magneto on their ass. Just steal all the guns and then point them at them. That's the point a lot of us are at that point. But I'm saying we have to intentionally practice and make sure that we are at that point. A lot of the human beings and the sleep gods and goddesses, some of them don't have that negative karma. So we're basically X-Men. Honestly, basically, we are X-Men. So we still have to protect them from the ops. We're superheroes. We do. Kane says, it's a gift when you can see the lies and the masks people put on. I appreciate you talking about your situation because it ties in to what I be going through. Thank you, Ellie. You're welcome, Kane. Like, I appreciate that so much because, like, I know I'm not crazy. I'm like, I know that this nigga knows what the fuck he's doing. Like, what? it's crazy. Wake up time 369 says, peace reflections. What's up, Grand Rising? Kane says, I can't even wear cotton no more. My body starts tweaking, getting mad and hot and cold. I understand we can't get caught in that teaching stage. Everyone has a job, but we can all be what we want. Yo, that's facts. That's facts. Mweni Ragad. Okay. Peace reflections. Peace. Grand Rising. The now and later '08 says yes. How can you find and improve your gifts? Jackson asks. Man, you gotta work on it, bro. Cause we're in that time where it's like you really need to get with some other reflections. Like whether it be in a group chat, y'all meet up in person, you really need to get with some other reflections because they'll help you, like they'll help bring it out of you. They won't necessarily guide you and be like, do this, do that. Just being around them, having conversations, it'll help you. Like telekinesis, not telekinesis, telepathy. My telepathy already strong as hell. But when I got around more reflections, my telepathy started increasing and getting better and better and better. So it's not just with my friend group that it works. It works with anybody I come across. So you really need to get around more people who are like you, whether it be internet friends or people in person. That's my first recommendation. Next, obviously, go into meditation. Meditation is gonna hit a lot different from now on. I'm telling you, especially if you out getting your sun. Oh my gosh, meditations are gonna hit so different. So that's what I recommend. Getting around like-minded individuals and of course going within. That's number one. Go within, get in tune with self, get in tune with the God or goddess within you. I'm a 90s baby, I'm 31. What's your age? You know what I'm saying? I don't reveal my age on the internet. I'm playing. I was born in 97. I'm 24. Just turned 24 last month. What's up, little bro? RHRL. He just entered the chat. He said, it took me years to find your things. You silly, bro. Angelic Warrior, Grand Rising Goddess. Grand Rising Goddess, appreciate you. She's one of our local reflections. So she knows what I'm talking about when I say, when you get around people who are like you, bro, shit changes. Shit happens without you even trying, bro. Let me tell you what happened. Okay. Let me tell you what happened. So we had a meeting, us local reflections, right? We had a virtual meeting because we were gonna do it in person, but it was just too cold. The energy wasn't right. Everybody was like sick. So we were like, let's do a virtual. Part of our meditation intention was to clear up the weather. Literally, that day, the weather got cleared up. And it's been clear weather since then. Like, I'm not kidding you. This shit's real, bro. Like, it is not even like, I don't believe it, because obviously I believe it. It's just the fact that, like, when you tell people about it, it's hard for them to believe it. Like my video, me airbending, I know niggas gonna be like, oh, that's fake. Okay. The life of Anam says, peace, God, is the sun feeling good. It's the sun feeling too good. Ain't it, though? Ain't it? Angelic Warrior says, big facts. You already know what they saying, Goddess. You already know what they saying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what I'm saying. That's why I love the Rainicorns. Like, we're not really part of the spiritual community. We just Rainicorns. We are who we are. It is, we do our thing. And it's not about even like being spiritual or whatever. We just be vibing and we on our purpose. I don't really got time to like converse too much. And I want to apologize too to anybody who like feels like I don't really have a lot of patience when it comes to beginners. It's not that I don't have patience. It's just I know the times we're in. And when it comes to certain questions and certain inquiries, I can't put my energy into that the way that I can with something else. Because it's like, either I personally addressed it already, or I know for a fact somebody else has already addressed it. So when someone is going through certain things, it's like, for certain things you actually can go to the YouTube search bar. You actually can go to Google. You can go to DuckDuckGo. And like, even you could go to Instagram hashtags and you can find your answer versus getting an answer from an individual directly. Because I know somebody has already put forth their energy, effort, and time into answering certain questions for beginners. Now, some things, for example, like shadow work, I realized a lot of people don't know about shadow work. So that's different. That's actually a bit more advanced. I found out. I didn't know that people didn't know too much about shadow work. Because when I was a little younger and I was going through a part of my spiritual awakening, I was referring to it as soul searching, which is it's pretty much the same thing as shadow work. Because even though you're soul searching, you are realizing the different things that happen in your life that matter and don't matter. And it's a lot of exchanging and releasing energies during that time period. That's crazy, bro. Okay. Um, Faye says, "Peace, God is the sun been out all day." You know what I'm saying? You know, I said we got 15. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. See, I love y'all so much. We got 15 viewers and 15 likes. That's confirmation right there. Vincent says, "Goddess, I saw the air bending." Hey, yeah, I appreciate that. It's like that's how my life is all the time. Like if I get too excited, the wind will start blowing, and like you'll hear sounds and stuff. People start like you won't even know what happened. It's me because I'm excited about something. Um, the life of Anam says, "Big ass facts. We just vibing on the path. This is a creation energy, right?" Vincent says, "I would love to have a group chat in my area, Virginia, like you said, in meditation with the group." Yes, yes. Um, yeah, I know you're not on social media like that, so it's it can be a little more complex. You'll have to definitely like get people's phone numbers and stuff. Y'all do conference calls. I know you're on the UCI app, so you know, go ahead and just like collect people's phone numbers. Y'all start doing conference calls. Take it back old school. Like I don't play that shit. I used to do conference calls for my business, and I'm gonna actually get back into doing them and stuff. Um, when I get back into teaching people and putting my energy into teaching people about real estate and stuff, conference calls, because it's the same energy. Video calls are different. They are very, very powerful, but don't let that stop you from you know getting started. So y'all get the phone numbers, y'all get the Zoom calls going. It's the same thing. Same thing. From meditating in the grass. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Woo, okay. Blaze says, "Peace, love from Germany." I am so sorry about how I pronounced your name. I'm trying. And you said you're from Germany, so excuse my American slowness. They make sure we're slow on punches and titles. Says the UCI have an app. Yes, the UCI has an app. It's a whole forum. And then he's setting it up to where like people could have different groups in there and stuff. Oh, see, Grand Rising Goddess of Kai. You know what I was saying? I was telling them about what happened the other day when we meditated. Uh, don't mess with the Mississippi tribe. Don't mess with Tennessee. Don't mess with us in the South in general, bro. Like, yo, like our energy something different. We built different. The train finna pass by though, so it's gonna be loud for a second. Yes. Oh yeah, no, he already got his own app. And it's free to download too. He said, "No, you good. I know it's hard to pronounce. I love you." Like, oh my gosh. Ah, yeah, I appreciate that. They playing with the lot. What? Dang. I ain't even say nothing. I'm chilling. That's wild. Oh my gosh. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Cause they just They just mess with the thing. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live since they just did that. It's spinning. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. I just got out of YouTube jail, bro. Dang. That don't make no sense. I'm gonna blame it on the train. I'm gonna say it's because the train went by and it messed with the connection. I'm just gonna do that to keep peace of mind. But yeah. Shalom Rainer. He said no. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back. But let me finish telling y'all a story about the pomegranate stuff. So, well, it's not specifically pomegranates. It's fruit. So she said no. I love you guys, but they do too much. They do too much, and I don't like from it to risk like me not being able to get the video uploaded for other people to rewatch it. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Like, and they wonder why we all want to be in person so bad. It's like, nigga, this why we got to be in person. Y'all tripping. But yeah. So the cashier lady, she was like, you come in here and you buy fruit every day. Like, what's your diet? He was like, I'm a fruitarian. She was like, oh, really? And we were talking about it. And I was like, bro, you know, if you had came in there every day, bought some beer, bought some cigarettes, bought some chips, you know, bought some honey buns or whatever, she wouldn't say shit to you. She wouldn't say anything to you at all if that was your diet that you were buying every single day. But no, you want to buy fruit. So folks got questions. Do you see how backward everything is, bro? What? Niggas can't buy fruit without niggas having questions. Bro. Like. Oh my gosh. Not a single word, Vincent. Not a single word. And that's the craziest thing to me. I'm like, if somebody wants to be a vegan, fruitarian, vegetarian, let me see what else, pescatarian, anything like that, where they are going back to eating natural foods, that should be questioned way less, or not at all, versus people eating food-like items. I saw a post, they said, we don't even buy food, we buy food-like items. The shit's not food. It just is packaged as if it's food, and we eat it because they tell us it's food. It's not even food. I was eating some candy. I'm like, this is just slimy plastic. This is not even, like, it's not nutritional at all. Like, it's candy, so I wasn't trying to, like, you know, supplement it for anything healthy or anything. I know what candy is. So I'm like, this is slimy plastic. What the fuck is this? What is this? That doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, since they're not messing with the thing anymore, I'm gonna stay on a little longer. Cause, and I just want to vibe with y'all for a little bit. He said, "LOL." No, the face. It's the emoji for me because that's exactly how they be. She said, Angelic Warrior said, "LOL." You trying to do better with the face. Like, that's exactly how they be. Because it's like, yes, I'm trying to do better. Why are you mad? Fayer Killer says they're not used to that. And that's the sad thing about it. That's how unused to it they are, that they got to ask questions. They got to ask questions about you making healthy choices. Jackson said, it's weird to be healthy now, I guess. We're not going to talk about that. Unconscious entities. They kicked me off of YouTube for speaking on it, so I can't talk about that. Kimspiration say yuck yuck. Goddess Sakai says someone was like, you're a vegetarian but you eat fish, and I was like, no, I'm a vegan, there's a difference. Well, when you eat the fish, it does kind of take away from the veganism. That would be more pescatarian. But I see what you're saying though. There is a difference because it's like other people think that they know stuff and they be trying to tell you about it, and it's like, nigga, you don't know shit about it at all. So don't try to come to me trying to talk shit to me about what I'm doing with my health. Are you healthy? When was the last time that you ate a vegetable? A vegetable. A vegetable. When was the last time you ate a vegetable that wasn't deep fried? Like, I'm in the South, so niggas will tell you, oh, I had some fried okra last night. Nigga, fried okra. Fried okra. Okay. You say, yeah, okay, get down with it. We grow up on meat, but once we grow out of that, enlighten ourselves, we get questions. Stay in your lane. No, divine cosmic enlightenment says energy is amazing. Yes, facts. Wake up time 369 says, yo, this food tastes like chalk in my mouth. Textures ain't right. It starts out tasting good, then it's just gross. That's facts. Like, sometimes I'll be in the middle of eating something, and I'll be like, damn, this ain't food. Like, I'm just eating it because it's easy or it's available. Or I need to go to the grocery store to go get real food. And you can't even get real food from the grocery store. Like, I brought some apples. All them hoes dented now. Nigga, I just bought the apples. Like, what the fuck? Goddess Sakai said, right, you working on... Oh, right, what you working on, huh? Huh? What you doing? Like, show me some. Since you got questions for me, show me some. Come here. I got a couple questions. Gotta ask you something real quick. What you trying to get into? If you want to be enlightened, stay tuned. If you don't leave, because I get questioned on some stuff, they got pissed. Okay. Glad to know I'm not the only one. Hey, you already know. Yeah, there's a whole, like, the thing is, people don't realize how quickly all this stuff's happening. You know, they like to play with the idea of polygyny. They like to play with the idea of having a garden, a homestead, and a farm if that's what you want to do. They like to play with the idea of clean energy. They like to play with the idea of not having traditional electricity. Not traditional. I'll just say matrix electricity power sources. They like to play with the idea, but they ain't about that shit for real. Like, nigga, we are in a time where it's very realistic that some of us are gonna either have to move back to the jungle or whatever, to the forest or whatever, and not have a house. Like, people think this shit's a game. Like, bro, I'm gonna break it down. All right. So let's go to 3D for a minute. Bitcoin yesterday went down to 39,000. And they do this every year. In the beginning of the year, even though we know that this isn't an actual year, this is an energy cycle that they created. But for simplicity's sake, in the beginning of every Gregorian calendar year, I really said for simplicity's sake and then went in with that shit for real. I'm too cold. Every time they start a new year, they make Bitcoin go down. They mess with the stock market. They do all this extra shit that doesn't make any sense. And people act like it's normal. And like, oh no, I need to sell all my Bitcoin. Oh no, I need to sell my stocks. Oh no, I got nigga, I checked my stocks the other day. I only have one stock that's not in the positives for me right now because I didn't invest early enough. All the rest of my stocks done gained me something. At least for the ones that pay me dividend payments. I didn't check all of them, but all of the ones that I have invested in have gained me some sort of finances. So if I decided to sell all my stocks today, I would be in the positive by like 10%, I think. So it's like they mess with the stock market, they mess with the crypto markets, they do all this shit. They get people trapped in like that whole, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do state. And I'm just here like, nigga, all this shit's a game. Same way you buy tokens and you exchange money and shit on GTA, on Fortnite, on Madden, on 2K. It's the same thing. It's a game. All you do is play the game. That's all you do. Because when this shit crashes, you're gonna have to do some real shit. Stocks won't matter. Cryptocurrency, blockchain is a little different. It's a little different, but you still have to have a certain type of mindset to be involved with it, because when the system crashes, blockchain actually doesn't go anywhere because that's on a whole different level than regular money. And people don't even realize that. It's still a very 3D like concept, but it is an intergalactic situation. I'm not even going to talk about that too much because I'm not even fully educated on it, but I know what I know. So when they do what they do and they get people in panic mode, Bob Saget just died. That nigga was so funny. Like, everybody knows him from Full House. That nigga was a comedian. He was hilarious. And he would say shit about the industry too in his comedy specials. So they got all the white people panicking. Betty White died. Queen Elizabeth, she on her deathbed. You know, exactly what they did to the melanated gods and goddesses, the neuromelanated gods and goddesses with carbon in their skin, they're doing it to the human beings right now. Getting everybody in panic mode. Messing with everybody's emotions. I'm just watching. I'm like, they put us in a time loop. They do this every year. Because the thing is, everybody thought it started in 2020. The shit did not start in 2020. 2020 is when it became more obvious. And they told on themselves during 2020. But now we're in a time where it's so easy to see it that we're called crazy. And this world is. Oh, you actually want to communicate and not gossip, and you want to resolve issues instead of letting them continue? Oh, you're crazy. Damn. Mindset's too fucked up. So, like I said, y'all, just get all the way. How does my page do that? Literally, I'm the only channel that I know of that always has more likes than viewers. How we got 13 viewers and 30 likes? Bro. I don't know. I love y'all so much. Let me get back to these comments because I had a moment. I had to just get all that out. Okay. Constantine says, love this energy. Angelic Warrior says, a lot are not ready to put that work in. Oh, what's up, Zen Rule? Peace, guy. He's like, yo. Angelic Warrior says, LOL, SMH. They trying to scare people out? Bro. Message says, yep, be a gamer. And that's facts. That's facts. You gotta be a gamer. Like this, like, it is a game and it's not a game at the same time. You just kind of gotta feel it out. And you gotta see what you can play with, what you can't play with. Swervo Boy Reggie says, every time I look at you, I see MJ. Every time I see MJ, I see you. Twins. Yeah, you know, they're my baby right there. It was funny because my mom, she saw me post the pictures and she was like, both of you look just like me. I'm like, yeah, I know, Mom. I know. It's like my mom just spit us out twice. I'm like, how you spit us out twice? And you got a female version and a dude version. Cause my name is the exact same name as my mom, except for one letter. So she really did replicate me. But when it came to my son, I'm like, how did that happen? Because my mother, she's a little bit brighter than me, yet my son is brighter than me too. And his dad is dark skinned. So I'm like, how did this even happen? He got his hair, but the skin color and then the facial features, I'm like, bro, my mom's freaking genes, like my mom's family, everybody on my mom's side of the family light skin. Like, there's only a few, like a certain few amount of people who are dark skinned or caramel skin. Caramel skin, yeah, but if you dark skin, you had to like have some super, super strong genes. And me and my sister, we have the same father and mother. And she dark skinned, I'm light skinned. I'm like, I don't know how you got dark skin, bro. Everybody that comes from this lineage ends up being freaking light skinned. I don't know how this happened. It was just so funny. But anyway. Strong genes. Yeah. Facts. Peace, goddess. You spitting gems right now. No, I appreciate you. And y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to Zim. Bro. I'm sorry. I know that was kind of gross, but it is what it is. We keep it real over rich over here. But make sure y'all subscribe to Zim Ruled. He be sharing a lot of spiritual content creators' videos and different posts and whatnot. He's a gamer, so if you like video games, he posts those videos himself. But he'll share other spiritual content creators' videos, especially when they're like really, really zoned in. I really like one of the content creators that we both know about, Nico the Soul. Bro, the young gods are no joke. I'm telling you, the young gods are no joke. All the gods in Generation Z, if they're spiritual, get out their way. Get out their way. Get out their way. Get out of their way. Let them do what they do. Just let them be. Because they already know what it is. I'm telling you. Like, bro. These are going to be the guys that in the 3D world, if they decide to play the game, they have a 6-figure business by the time they're 21. And then, oh, don't let them be tribal. 25 years old, got 5 wives. Don't play with these niggas. Don't play with them. Do not play with them at all. I got a bunch of little brothers. Got a bunch of spiritual brothers. Got a lot of ox. Bro. Don't play with these niggas. Like I said, we had a meeting the other day locally on video chat. One of the older guys, he got into the chat. He was like expressing himself, letting things that he was doing a lot of shadow work in our meeting. It was beautiful. And he wasn't speaking for 2 minutes. The young God, he like 16 years old. He was like, listen, God, I think I know what you need. And he starts giving him everything he needs right there. He starts telling him about, like, he was like, I feel this energy on you. And if you just let this be, what'd he say? I'm not going to tell you exactly what he said because, you know, not everybody's business doesn't need to be on the internet. But basically he was like, this is the type of energy you have and you need to, you know, go deeper within on this part. And, you know, you got to release this and do that. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Yes, like, bro. I'm telling you, young guy, like 16. The older guy got 5 kids. Got 5 kids, a wife, and, you know, he does have a baby mother or whatnot, but he was taking care of 5 kids and a wife. And you got a 16-year-old telling you what's up with you spiritually. Don't play with these young guys, man. Don't play with them. Do not play with them. He was speaking the truth too. It's not like he was just on bullshit. And guess what he was doing during the meeting? On his video game. He on his video. This all you see. This all you see. Bro, can y'all let me be great, YouTube? Like, why y'all mess with me? But this all you see on the meeting. Yet, you could tell he's listening. You could tell he's fully tuned in. Bro, don't play with them. It's grounding. Say, yo, yeah, you already know what it is. Kai Nicole's Retro Gang. What's up? Zimrul said, I just be doing gaming. Hey, man. You be sharing the right information, bro. Swervo Boy Reggie said, Ellie be in my dreams for real, for real. I'm gonna need you to say something to me in the dreams, cause I know a lot of people. Y'all listen. Sometimes I know I be in your dreams. I'm gonna need you to speak up to me in the astral so we can, like, you know, connect in the physical. I don't just want to be in your thoughts and I'm not aware of it. You need to say something to me in the astral so I can, like, recollect everything. Conspiration said, indeed. Fair Killer says, the Blue Crystal babies. Yo, facts. Swervo Boy Reggie says, facts. Blue Crystal babies, stand up. Yeah. Conspiration said, that's why I love the lives and tapping in. Oh, I love it too. A lot of the Blue Crystal babies are ancestors or ancient souls returned. That's facts. Raquan Smith, peace, God. And she's Angelic Warrior said I couldn't join. That was actually for the other group chat. That didn't happen in the first one. We had 2 separate meetings in 2 different group chats. No, right though. Here comes another train. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. I'm gonna see y'all in another one. I can't go live on Instagram, they blocked me. But Shalom, Rain of Corns. I'll see you in the next one. Tawada. I love y'all.